Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can strum through a song called Do My Thing by Miley Cyrus. And it starts out with this really cool little our intro lick, and we're going to end up capoing this on 4th fret to kind of match the recording. But if you want to try and kind of follow that intro lick, you start 1st fret on the high E, open E, 3rd on the B string, 1st fret on the B, and then 2nd fret on the G string. And we play that again, and then we go open E, and then 1st fret on the high E, open E, 3rd on the B, 1st fret on the B, 2nd fret on the G string, and then we kind of play 2nd on the G again, and then 1st on the B, 3rd fret on the B, open E, and then 2nd fret on the G string twice, and then open G, and then 2nd fret on the G, 1st fret on the B, 3rd fret on the B, open E, and then 2nd fret on the G twice. Wanted to kind of follow that opening line, kind of that F, E, D, C, A, E, F, E, D, C, A, C, D, E, A, G, A, C, D, E, A. Now the chords that kind of back up our main chorus kind of come in after that, and we start on an F major chord. We'll talk about a really easy way to play that. But if you know the bar F major, you do your 1st finger across the entire 1st fret, 2nd finger on the G string, 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the A string, 3rd fret, and the pinky on the D string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like F major bar chord, and it sounds really happy. Now a good substitute for that, though, if you're just starting out, is something called F major 7. We play F major 7. 1st finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the G string, 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the D string, 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds like F major 7, and it sounds really happy. And then from the F on the intro in our chorus, we go to a G major chord. We play G major. 1st finger goes to the A string on the 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret, and 3rd finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like G major chord, and it sounds really happy. And then from the G major, we're going to be going to a D major chord, and we play D major. 1st finger goes to the G string on the 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the high E on the 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the B string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that'll get you your clearest sound with that. And that sounds like D major, and it sounds really happy. So through our chorus, we kind of have F, 2, 3, 4, and a G, D, and then a D, and another D. But a lot of times with a song like this, to make it more interesting, I like adding something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the F and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. Now the weird part about applying that to our chorus part is there's a G and a D that kind of half. So on that part you may want to do just a down, down, up on each of those chords. So we tried our verse or our chorus with our strum pattern. We'd have F, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, F, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up. And then we'll basically be repeating that until we get to our verse part. And on our verse, we go to an A minor chord. And when we play A minor, 1st finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, and 3rd finger on the G string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like an A minor chord, and it sounds really sad. Now through the verse, it stays on this A minor, but you hear this cool little lick kind of come out where you could play 1st fret on the B string 4 times, and then open B twice, and then 2nd fret on the G string twice. So if you wanted to, you could even kind of work that with around that down, down, up, down, up, and kind of lift off the 1st finger and try and kind of strum that melody out, which would be a very cool thing. Or on that part, actually, it sounds like there's a different strum pattern there, and it kind of feels like a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now we're kind of dividing that beat into 2 parts with our down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is if you take the A minor and do it down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you're doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you're doing a down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then on the third beat, you're doing an up on 2, down on 3. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you're going down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So all together, you got down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 down. Still kind of play around with that lick through that part. Or you might want to just try downs through that to kind of bring that melody out if that seems a little bit weird. Kind of bring that out with that strum pattern. And then we'll basically be repeating those parts through the song. Now the weird part is, instead of starting on an F major chord, Miley's actually starting on a A major chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 4th fret, then now your F is really an A major chord, your G major is really a B major chord, and your D major is really an F sharp major, and your A minor is really a C sharp minor chord. But you may want to think about kind of kicking it off with kind of that intro. Like, a lot of people be like, oh my gosh, do my thing. I love the song. So let's see. So you may want to kind of play around with that. That could be a cool way to kind of kick off the tune. 2 2 2 1 3 0 2 2 0 2 1 3 0 2 2. Or you could just strum through the chords, and then we'd be going into our chorus form. So we'd have our F down, up, down, up, G down, up, D down, up, down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, F down, down, up, down, up, G down, up, D down, up, D down, up, down, up, D down, up, down, up, F down, down, up, G down, up, D down, up, D down, up, down, up, D down, up, down, up, F down, down, up, G down, up, D down, up, D down, up, down, up, D down, up, down, up. And then from there, then we'll be going into our verse part. And you could work that with just the down, down, up, down, up, or you can kind of try and bring out that melody. Or you might want to try that with kind of those downs that we were just talking about. That could be a cool way to kind of contrast it too. Or you could try the 16th note strum pattern, and then you have A minor, down, down, up, down, 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 down. And then at the end of our verse, it's kind of a stop time on the A minor chord. We want to just do a big down, and then we'd be going back into our chorus part. Now something else that I think about adding to the song though is bass notes, and a lot of times on that first down, the down, down, up, or the down, 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 up, down, 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 you can throw in a bass note for the chord. So on the F bar, you'd have the low E string for your bass, down, up, down. On the F major 7, you'd have the D for your bass. On the G, you'd have the low E for the bass, and on the D, you'd have the D string for your bass. And on the A minor, we'd have the A string for the bass, and we get the A minor. So we tried applying basses to our chorus. The one weird part is where we got the G and D, and you might want to do a bass down, up on those chords before we do our whole pattern. So you have our F, down, up, down, G with low E bass, down, up, D with the D bass, down, D with the D bass, down, up, down, D with the D bass, down, up, down, F with the bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, D with the D bass, down, up, D with the D bass, down, down, D with the D bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, D with the D bass, down, D with the D bass, down, down, D with the D bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, D with the D bass, down, D with the D bass, down, down, D with the D bass, down, down. And then if we tried applying basses to our verse, you could do kind of just a bass down, up, on the A minor chord, and kind of listen out for that lick to try and bring that in with the basses too. But what you may want to do is even take all these different ideas and kind of figure out how you want to cover the tune. So you can take the F, G, D, outro, which is kind of around that A minor, just like our verse. So we just kind of end with that A minor, and you know, want to play around with that with the different patterns too. But that's the basics of how you can strum through "Do My Thing" by Miley Cyrus. So good luck.